that's what's lacking on social media because, by nature of algorithms, it makes people more selfish, right? So, it's sort of by default at scale prevents a lot of that. Imagine what the world would be like if you went on social media and it was just all like positive vibes and people uplifting each other. Like what sort of an impact do you think, that would have on the world?
Well, I'll tell you what, I had this conversation the other day. I genuinely feel as though where we are, because COVID is still alive and well. I think that people think it's over. It's not, but this is what I'll say. I think where we are right now is similar to where we were after 9/11 was over and people were back to normal. I believe that when 9/11 first happened, many folks were just nice to each other because it was a tragedy. You excuse my language, if you farted, somebody apologized. And I think at the end of the day, once the dust settled, it was business as usual. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on in the climate that we're in. And I do feel like COVID, as it relates to social media, I just think that, like you with the notebook, I think social media is a notebook that folks are using to let out their thoughts, both good and bad. And I also think that because folks have been in the house so long, they're like cavemen. They don't know how to. It's indicative upon people's responses and lack of
Right.
patience. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's true. And I think also, something that you said before, that you are the sum of those who you spend the most time with. The same is true for social media. You're the sum of the people that you follow and time,
Mhm.
because the average American, I think it's like 4.5 hours a day. And
That ain't us.
that's average, right?
Right.
So forget about if you're a teenager or if you're in the business or in any business that involves social, which is every business. It's probably more like 7 to 10. And I don't hang out with anybody 7 hours a day. You
Your
know,
phone.
I only hang out with my phone for 7 hours a day. So it's like I am impacted more by what I see on my phone than what I am by those who I'm spending the time around. So I even
Mhm.
feel like it's almost the reverse now as to where it used to be. Like growing up, you're in school, I didn't even have a phone, I was vibing, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm saying that it's a great thing if you can properly position yourself while you're on the phone, but it can be a terrible thing if you don't do a good job of
I'm with you. You're on to something, preacher.
that.